Welcome to our Stanford Online class in creative nonfiction. I want to talk a little bit today about creating dynamic subjects, which is our subject for this week. When we write a story, we're looking at three things: character, plot, and the third is the world. But when we're talking about dynamics, what we're really talking about is action. We're talking about energy. We're talking about the dynamic possibilities that come out of the elements that we're bringing together that really lift our writing off the page. This is what makes writing really interesting. And for that, I want to talk principally about character and plot. So this is a little drawing I do for a character. Draw this circle. We can consider the character, the way the character looks, to be the outside, but there's something inside the character, something that makes that character tick. That's probably the result of things in the past, backstory perhaps, things that have accrued, come together, make this character, make this person who they are. And they have what we can term internal conflicts, they have motivation. Conflict, motivation. Everyone will talk about characters in this way. The character wants something very much. What happens in a story is we find that there's going to be a reaction between character and plot. They're going to come together. So plot is something that acts against that character. The character has a motivation, wants something. Plot collides with character, and that collision creates energy, and that's the energy of our story. So like, for example, this is going to be a silly example, but let's say our character here really wants a cup of coffee. The plot comes along, they find themselves on a street where there's a coffee shop, and they dig into their pockets and they have plenty of money for the coffee, and then they buy a cup of coffee. That story does not have very much energy because the plot and the character are both moving in the same direction. Plot with a little bit more energy, Grant's still on the silly side. We have a character who wants coffee, but they're in a town with no coffee shops. When they dig in their pockets, they don't have any change for a cup of coffee. Now we have a conflict. They want coffee, but they can't get it. It's a silly example, but it illustrates the point of plot and character. The more the plot really collides with the motivation of the character, the more energy that you create. And so when we're looking for our subjects, we want to think very much about this character. What does the character want? What's the substance of the character? And what's the story? What's happening? What's preventing them from getting what they want? What's coming into conflict, into collision with that very strong impulse that the character has?